All right, so we've had a lot of feedback recently to say to us, we didn't know you were offering a buyer's agent service. So I'm here to tell the world that's what we offer. Now, go back 5 years ago, Solvere was born, 6 years ago maybe, don't know, and that was purely focused on education, taking someone, holding their hand, taking them to the market, teaching them how to go and find good property for their portfolio, and allowing them to get their hands dirty and have that experience, because I think that's the best way that we can have someone build a portfolio, is for someone to go and do it themselves and learn the ropes and hopefully not make too many mistakes. So that was what my passion was, and absolutely still is my passion today. However, there was a growing number of people in the last few years that said, look, John, I don't want to go and find my own property. I haven't got the time or haven't got the desire to do it. I'm happy to learn a few things, but essentially, can you go and find that for me? So that was when Envisage was built. We are a one-stop buyer's agent service, on the other hand, very separate to our Solvere Coaching Program that we offer. So it sources property in a number of different areas. So we cover geographically Victoria, South Australia, New South Wales, Queensland and ACT, the major areas of those regions. And we identify areas that we should be investing in as investors to create long-term wealth that suit your strategy. So you come to us with a strategy, or you might have a bit of a thought, and then we drape a strategy around your thoughts to be able to take you to the marketplace, and we find that property on your behalf. Option one, or package one for us, is we'll hold your hand and we'll find the property together. So that's a really affordable option for someone that lacks a bit of confidence and skill to be able to find the right property, but is keen to learn and get their hands dirty as well. It's very affordable, in fact, and we work in conjunction with you as the client to get a result. Right now, we do all the putting in the offers, put the conditions in the contract, all those things in the back end, but on the front end, we're both searching together. Does that make sense? So option two is the full box and dice. Now, leave us alone, we'll go and find the property for you, sit back and relax and just let us do our thing, okay? Ultimately, you make the final decision on that, but we shortlist it, do all the negotiations, do all the sourcing, dealing with all the agents, etc., like any normal buyer's agent would out there, okay? So in all the regions that we're talking about, we have people on the ground that do inspections, etc. We organise building and pest on your behalf. We can put you in contact with conveyancers if need be, if you need one in that particular state. So yeah, a lot of the back end work is taken care of for you. So that essentially is basically our buyer's agent packages 1 and 2. Now the other ones are a little bit to the side, house and land and off the plan development sourcing. Now, we don't do a massive amount of that, depends on the type of market that we're dealing with. So strategically, we're sitting down again with the client saying, well, is that actually going to be the best option for you? But if it is, again, we shortlist all of that for you and negotiate on your behalf in that space, okay? So as an investor or owner-occupier, you've got both bases covered there with our 2 different packages and our house and land and our off the plan stuff. So just wanted to outline to everyone today just exactly what we do at Envisage. Very different from Solvere, different brands, different look, because one is going to source the property for you, the other one is coaching and education, and there's no direct crossover there. So hope that explains it well enough for you. If you need any help in any of that space, just sing out.